All right, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here. Two trades today. We had a break even. I literally got edged on this, which is kind of ridiculous. And then we ended up taking this win right here. Here are the executions. So there is the break even. TP was a little bit higher than this, but yeah, we did get break even on that. And then this ended up playing out for us perfectly. So luckily, was able to scrape that. Yeah, obviously could have held this, but what Fridays I go for one-to-ones, and again, trading consistency accounts. I'm just looking for a quick in and out play. I'm not really trying to hold. So coming into the session today, higher time frame, obviously bullish. We're trading higher, and we have that unmitigated daily above. It looks like we're about to potentially hit it right now. But coming into the session, I was looking for price to kind of trade higher into that daily, potentially look for short term off that daily. But if we wanted to manipulate lower, then I would look for longs back to the upside, because again, I was higher time frame bullish. So market opens up, and initially we get this manipulation down. There was actually a pretty good chance to short here if you traded pre-market. We had all this resting liquidity right here, so you could have probably shorted that. But again, I don't really trade like right before market open. So from there, we end up leaving obviously this 930 wick right here. Price ends up flushing down, and at the same time on this leg, where was ES? ES also manipulated lower, and at this point, I was thinking, okay, maybe we get a rotation back to the upside, or we see higher time frame continuations down before we make that true move up. So there was a couple entries right here. Like you could have jumped in on like this 1 minute here. We did get this internal move lower right here. At the same time, I think ES put in a higher low. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so there was this chance to long right here off this 1 minute. I personally was waiting. I was looking at the 5 minute right here. Reason being, I just wanted to see, because again, you got to think about, we have a clear accumulation manipulation. We have this draw, and then we have strong draws with, relative equal highs, Asia high, previous day high. So if I take this 5 minute, I expect the next 5 minute candle to just push us there. So I would just took it on the 5 minute. My stop was like just below the 5 minute body, and I was literally just looking for about a 1-to-1 to previous day high or those relative equal highs. And as you can see, I went break even as soon as we started to push above this high on this candle right here, expecting price to flush. And as you can see, we really got edged. I thought we were going to rip past it. I probably should have taken profit when ES did take out previous day high. But again, I was confident that we were just going to flush higher. Again, probably should have just TP'd. But yeah, I was really confident we were just going to rip through that and potentially run higher to that unmitigated daily. So got edged there, and break even, not that, but like it's really not a big deal. I was confident in that draw. But again, we did get that S&T. Probably could have TP'd early, but again, in the moment when you see the candle rejecting and you think it's going to go back higher, so really not much you could do. Again, I thought we were going to hit previous day high, but again, manipulation lower, 5 minute inversion. I do think if you jumped in on this 1 minute, it's still valid. Personally, for me, I think ES was in a bit of a weird spot at that time. Like at 934, you could see ES did kind of leave low resistance here. I don't know. It was just a little bit iffy there. So I wanted to wait for a little more confirmation. But I do like this entry. Again, if I did tighten stop below the body and just went for the straight 1-to-1, this would have played out. But it is what it is. From there, the Fed starts speaking at 10. We end up wicking again and leaving even more generated liquidity there. We do take out this high, but you can see we still have Asia high intact and previous day high, and then we just start dumping down from there. We dump all the way down to that Thursday PM low, so yesterday's PM low. And if you look at ES on the same leg, ES comes down, takes out Asia low. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, the draw higher is still intact. We just generated even more liquidity. So now, not only do we have previous day high with those relative equal highs, now we have a data wick there from 10 a.m. news. So the draw liquidity is higher, 100% at this point if we get confirmation. So for me personally, at this point, I see all this low resistance right here. I'm just looking for something to get an in and out move. Again, I don't look for anything crazy on a Friday, so I'm just looking, and I'm just trying to get in something quick because I think the momentum is going to shift. And what I seen here, I was looking at this 30-second right here, and I wanted to see the CISD. So we end up getting this 30-second inversion right here, but I wanted a little more confirmation. As you can see, this 30-second candle comes down, it wicks down, and then it puts in this rejection wick, and then we get this 30-second body, which gives the CISD. So yeah, I take my entry on this 30-second CISD. This was at 1016. On top of that, you can see, 10 a.m. manipulated lower. I'm expecting a run of this low resistance. The draw on liquidity is clearly higher. So I take it here. I went break even after we got this strong close, expecting price to just flush at this point. Momentum's clearly shifting bullish. And again, I just took my 1-to-1 and that was it for me. And as you can see, we are ripping. We just got into that unmitigated daily now. So, bias was correct. Again, first entry, we get that manipulation down. We take the 5-minute inversion, expecting price to hit previous day high. But again, we get edge there. I was confident in that draw. But again, if you did TP at the 1-to-1, this would have played out perfect. From there, we generate more liquidity with that data wick at 10. We still have previous day high, relative equal highs, all that stuff. We get this move down. We have low resistance to the upside. Again, I take the 30-second CISD, 1016, looking for price to run this in the short term. And obviously this plays out. And if you were able to hold, I would have honestly held to here if I wasn't trading on consistency accounts. But I'll take that. So that's it for me, guys. Let me know what you guys took, if you guys took these longs or what you guys took today. But that's it for me. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.